isolated in the end section of the beast wagon, and bags of sawdust were packed against the partition and the bottom shutter to her cage closed. She was out of sight, and when the inspector arrived, the beast man was instructed to pretend to be cleaning the shutters so that nothing appeared suspicious. The inspector even stood talking in front of where the stricken Nala lay, but left unaware of the subterfuge. For 2 weeks, Nala remained sick. Alex Lacey, the presenter, treated her himself. Then, with Nala looking better, but still uncomfortable, Alex Lacey left the circus, taking his animals with him. Nala wasn't the only lioness having a miserable summer. At the Hippodrome Circus in Great Yarmouth, a cage door slipped and severed the tip of Laura's tail. And another lioness in the act, Flo, was heavily pregnant and off her food. The cubs were due so soon that she was isolated each night so that the other lionesses would not eat her young. The presenter, Joe Fawcett, admitted that Flo would perform right up until she gave birth and would be back in the ring the following day.
Sit up, sit up, sit up, sit up, sit up, sit up.
Circuses claim that animal acts have a special bond with their presenter. But Flo and Laura have had 3 different presenters over the past 3 years and had been trained by someone else in the first place, Richard Chipperfield Sr. This is Flo and Laura's permanent home, the farm owned by Chipperfield Enterprises Limited, where trained animal acts are rented to circuses. Here, living conditions are little different to being on the road, yet the farm has been in permanent residence for decades. Lions and tigers live in these metal containers, beast wagons, or these grim indoor dens. 3 young lion cubs were delivered and put into one of these dingy indoor cages, and did not leave their medieval dungeon for a month. What kind of world have they been born into? For many years, the only change of scenery these animals could get was inside small, dimly lit training rings. However, attempting to deflect criticism by the animal defenders, an outdoor enclosure was built and first used in January 1997. But this was so badly designed that the animals could not be controlled and moved from section to section. So if an animal decided to stay a little longer in the sunshine, staff would resort to hurling stones at them until they moved. If they misbehaved, they would probably be beaten and would not be going back in the enclosure for a while.
No fucking use at all. Go on. Go on. Go on. Go on. Go on. Onyx, go on. Onyx, go on. Go on, Onyx.
But most of the time was spent in metal containers. The site was monitored over a 5-month period. Detailed timings were taken and averaged over a continuous 28-day period. Overall, the lions and tigers spent 96% of their time stuck inside these metal boxes. Poor old Solomon, a breeding-only lion who did not perform, spent almost his entire time in his beast wagon. Can you imagine being stuck inside a metal box when the cold weather starts to really bite? When it's so cold that the water troughs freeze solid? Doesn't it make you realize what a long, long way from home these animals are? And other circus animals are probably enduring similar deprivation. like these ones at Mary Chipperfield Promotions, facing snow and floods. The conditions in which performing animals live may seem grim at the best of times. But what if an animal is sick or injured? One of these monkeys has a prolapsed rectum. The trainer, Michael Howes of Club Chipperfield, says it is a common occurrence and may be related to the stress of training and making the animals walk on their hind legs. One Club Chipperfield worker holds the struggling monkey down, whilst Howes slips on a pair of gloves and pushes the squealing monkey's rectum back.
Stop it! Stop it!
Fucking thing's the second time he's done this.
Stop it!
Everyone's gone back in. Keep. Steady. Watch your arms.
But it's not just the exotic animals that are having a miserable time at the ugliest show on earth. Horses, which account for almost half of circus animals, spend almost their entire time either tied on short ropes or in tiny pens. The best they can expect is to be tied outside on a few meters of rope, and even then, this is unlikely to be for much of the day. There will be no gallops across the field for these horses this summer. One of the great circus myths is that training is by kindness and reward. They describe it as positive reinforcement and say it's just like training guide dogs. But people rarely see real training, just rehearsals on the road. And besides, most animals are repeating the same tricks or simple variations that they have performed for years. An elephant may have gone through the same routine for over a decade. Small wonder that they may plod through their paces with little prompting. But it is not by accident that circus people describe training a new group of animals as breaking an act. Let's look at Mary Chipperfield Promotions, leading animal trainers and suppliers of circus animal acts around the world. Here's Mary Chipperfield herself, with a little positive reinforcement.
Go on, get up.
Jasmine, get up. Get up. Get up. Go on.
Come on, up.
Go on. Cow, just the end of it. Get it.
Get up.
You want sick coat. Bloody thing up. Fine. Get up. Get up. Jasmine, get up. Just bloody stupid now. Go on. Go on. No, you're going out.